Pure Air. We've got a surprise for you guys today. We went out to Walmart and bought a $199 air purifier, and we're going to call this X brand. And anyway, when we looked at it, we thought, well, this is probably the most expensive, so this is probably going to be the best one. And what we're going to do is we're just going to do the comparison between the X brand at Walmart versus the Silent Night PT100. But what kind of caught my eye, guys, was the box. The box was just like, wow, so full of information and things like that. But there's two things that I really didn't find on the box. One was the watts, how much watts or how much power does he use, and also the CADR, which is clean air delivery rate. So, I mean, those two things are very important when you go to look at an air purifier. Some of the things that it says on here, it does a great job of cleaning the air, even in a large room. The patented Quiet Clean filter captures up to 99.9% of human particles as small as 0.3 microns. Well, we just so happen to have our particle counter here today, and we're going to make sure they're telling the truth. So it says it's really, really quiet. It's so easy, just wash the filters. I don't know about washing filters. I've always been taught when you wash a filter, what can take place and what can happen is whenever you wash them, if you don't get them totally dry and put them back in, it could create mold. So you might be blowing mold back into your home. So I don't know about that. And it says it's like turning a light on, and it turns off automatically. It oscillates. It sounds more like a fan. Filter indicator light tells you when it's clean, when it's time to clean. So I don't know. We're going to test this out. There's a nice picture on here. Talks about with pets and dander and smoke and pollen and gases and things like that. Guys, this is why we go out and we go buy an air purifier, because we want our living space to be pure and clean. So we're going to do a test, and we're going to find out real quick exactly how this thing works. Let me kind of go through a couple comparison things. One thing that I did notice, that the X brand from Walmart is quite heavy. Another thing, with the Silent Night PT100, it's only 6.3 pounds. And as you can see, the Silent Night can fit on a bookcase, bookshelf, an end table, wherever you want to put it. This thing's kind of hard to conceal. It's out there and it's going to be seen. Everybody's going to see it. So the decor-wise, I think I have to give it to the Silent Night. This thing being kind of big and heavy and bulky, you know, everybody and their brother's going to know you've got one in your home. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but really, it really does. I mean, it's black. If you like black decor, that's what you're going to get, just black decor. So what the main thing is, you know, it's Energy Star. It does oscillate. I mean, I don't know. The filter's in the back here. I'm going to pull it out and let you guys take a look at that. This is a HEPA filter. Let me see how to get this thing out of here. We just got this. We just got it out of the box. So this isn't planned and this isn't staged. I really don't know how to get the filter out, to be honest with you. Okay, here we go. So this is the filter that they give with the machine, and it comes through, and you know, I don't see a whole lot of light getting through it. So I mean, it must take a lot of power to push, you know, pull the air through this and put clean air into your home. And sometimes that's kind of bad because we're going to use a lot of wattage in our power. But this is a filter that says you can take this out and you can wash it. I don't know. We'll try it out and see what we come up with. See if I can get this back in. Being that big of a filter, though, thinking about it, I mean, how much does this thing cost? Really, how much does it cost? We don't know. I guess you have to call. You have to go to Walmart and see what it would cost for you to replace it. And sometimes it's almost as cheap to buy another air purifier than it is to buy a filter. So it's quite hard to get everything back together. So I mean, if you had arthritis or things like that, that would be tough for someone to put this back together. I mean, my gosh, I'm having a heck of a time here. Let's see. Well, this is almost embarrassing. Okay, there we go. Finally got it. Okay, camera lady, if you could come on up here, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the Dylos meter. Now, guys, what we want to do, the Dylos meter definitely is going to tell us if this air purifier is good or not. The 5.0 microns right here, you can add 2 zeros to the end of that. That would give you about 300, 500 large particles that's in your home. It could be cat hair, pet dander, things like that that's floating around in your home. Most of your air purifiers are HEPA, just like the X brand from Walmart is going to be able to take care of those. But what we're really concerned with is the 1.0 microns, which are right here. The 1.0 microns, and if you look here, it's about 47,000 little bitty tiny micron particles that are floating around in the air. Now, what we're going to need to do is we're going to have to be able to remove these with any type of air purifier that we get. If you suffer from allergy, asthma, you have a hard time breathing, children, with asthma and allergies, it's tough. So when we go out and we purchase an air purifier, we're looking for those things. We want to make sure that we can remove these. And that's why these videos are going to help you kind of understand what's the best product out on the market for you. So let's waste no time. I'm going to go ahead and turn the machine on. It does have 4 different settings. It's got a purification level, and then it's got a general or a sleep level, a general level, an allergen level, and a max level. So we're going to go ahead and turn it on here, and let's do that. And it actually has a nice little accent light, it says, but I don't know where that's at. I just pushed the button. But let's go ahead. I've got this set up like this because this machine's kind of tall, so I want to make sure that we're getting air blown into here. So we'll go ahead. We're on the low setting right now, and as you guys can see, it's getting the 5.0 microns, which any air purifier out in the market pretty much is going to do, whether it costs $49.99 all the way up to $5,000. You're going to be able to get the 5.0 microns. The 1.0 microns, we had 2 zeros, that's 57,000. It's still floating around here in the air. So we're going to kind of watch to see if that goes down a little bit. And this is on low speed. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and jump it up to the next level here. Let's see. Let's get it to the allergen level. Now this is the allergen level, what they're saying. So definitely the 5.0 microns are gone. We're down to 62,000, 1.0 microns. 56,000. So I mean, it is dropping, but what we want to be, an air purifier, we definitely want to be in single digits. If we can get into single digits or even double digits, a low double digit number, then that's really going to make it worth for us to leave this thing running 24 hours 7 days a week. Now what I'm doing, I'm just kind of standing here in front of it, and it's blowing out a lot of air, and it is cool air. So it's kind of, I don't know, I don't really like that. I don't know if you guys can hear any noise from the machine or not, but I'm going to go ahead and put it on the max level. We got it supercharged now. Here she goes. What we're looking for, and we're down to 64,000 small microns. And what those microns would be like your pollen, your smoke in the air, your pet dander, your dust mites, those allergens that are in the air. We really want to get this number down quite considerably. I'm not impressed. I feel like we paid $199 for an overpriced black fan. It works good as a fan. It does oscillate, so I guess if you're in the market to buy a really nice looking fan with an accent light for $199, I'd definitely go to Walmart and buy their top brand air purifier. But as far as air purifying, you guys look at the numbers and you guys can tell me what you think. So let's just go ahead and move on. Then we're going to go over to, I'm going to turn this thing off. We're going to go over here to the silent night. I'm just going to stick this right here. Now I wanted to talk to you, if you guys could hear that noise on the machine when I turned on the X brand from Walmart, and you notice that we talked about the filter in the back, that it's going to have to move some air to get some air through that filter. And if you're running this 24 hours, 7 days a week, and it's roaring like it is, how much electricity are you going to use? What are the kilowatts? Are you going to be able to go out there and look at your meter and see that thing start spinning like crazy? Or, is it really worth it? $200, and then what's it going to cost you at the end of the year? Is it going to be $400, $500 altogether? And next year, what's it going to be? You know what I'm saying? Those are the things you got to look at when you go out there. If you have a room that's 600 square foot, you want to make sure that you find a CADR rating of somewhere close to that, or you're going to have to buy 2 machines. So as you can see, $200 didn't really get us much, but a nice fan. But let's talk about the Silent Night PT100, guys. The PT100, it's designed at 6.3 pounds, and basically It's a sleek design. It's a patent device that it's going to last you a long time. Now the great thing is, and what is so amazing, is only 24 watts. This is not going to eat up your electric bill. This is really going to make it easier for you in your home. You can put it anywhere you want. Small size. You can travel with it. It's just amazing. ZEPA filtration system. We got one filter in the back, one filter in the front, and it's double filter. So nothing said, let's go ahead and turn on the machine and let's see what we can come up with here. I'll let you guys be the judge. Machine is on. The 5.0 microns are down. Wow. Well, enough said, ladies and gentlemen. The Silent Night does it again. Crushes the competition. If you want to go out and spend $200 for an oversized fan, more than welcome to do that. Or hey,